Styling shelves is notoriously difficult because they can often get very busy and bitty. So there are certain kind of rules that I stick to. Try to avoid too many small items. Try to go for the biggest items you can fit on the shelves. A great base to start is a stack of books. So coffee table books on their side work perfectly, and then with a smaller box or object on top. Another rule I would always look at is making sure that all the shelves relate to each other nicely, so you don't have too much of a top-heavy top shelf. Anything large I would put on the bottom shelf, but then equally you want each shelf to feel very nicely balanced, so you haven't got lots of areas that are very empty with too many small items and then other areas that are crowded. So you want to divide the shelves up into sections so that you're working with little clusters, and a shelf this width I would do 2 clusters, so you'd have these as separate clusters. When you're looking at decorative items, it's nice to add in some kind of real more intricate decorative items, like agate is a great one, but never leave a piece on its own, so always cluster it with another item, 1 or 2, so that you've got a cluster of 2 or 3. So if you don't have a dressing table large enough for the jewellery box, I've actually taken the insert out of this one, so you can use this as just a nice storage box. And then the insert can be slipped into a dressing table drawer, so you can use the storage in there. I really like working with larger picture frames, so the 2 in the collection are quite large. This one on its own works really well because it fills a lot of volume. It's also really nice to pair that with something else, and I like these 2 colourways being used together. It just gives a bit more of a dimension. So when you finish, you need to stand back, look at the whole display together, look at it from a few different angles and make sure that you've really hit those 3 rules. So you're looking at balance, proportion and clustering, so that nothing is looking like it's left on its own.